This is called Home CrossFit Workout, and here's a 20-minute Olympic snatch workout. I did not write this. AI wrote this. What's going on, guys? This is going to be a different kind of video for you just because a lot of people are having trouble keeping up with whatever fitness goals that they have. And I'm going to show you at least what my solution has been based on a bunch of outside expertise, advice, different readings like books like Atomic Habits, 4-Hour Work Week, on just the formula that I've created that gives me strict adherence to whatever it is that I want to accomplish. So the app we're going to be talking about is called Notion, and it is my life organizer. You may have seen other people's productivity videos, and they use it more for business, but I like to incorporate my health into it. So there's a whole bunch of different apps that you can use, but I want everything that I do in one easy to look at visual. Because if I'm going from this app to this app to that app, I just lose track of what I want to do. So everything I do, literally, my personal life, my career, my YouTube on the side, all my fitness stuff is in here. If it is something I need to get done, something I need to get track of, then it is in my Notion. And I can't stress this enough. Every morning and every night, I open this app up. It's on my personal MacBook, my work MacBook, and on my phone. So it's easily reachable for wherever I'm at. So we're about to look at my daily outlook, but I really narrowed it down to pretty much just health, some YouTube stuff, because for my work and some of my personal life, I need to keep that private. So I just took that out. Let's look at exactly what Notion is. I have this left bar, and you'll see on the side there's different apps like Readwise. So anything I read gets put into here through Instapaper, and there's a whole bunch of other apps that are pretty awesome that go into here. There's a book idea I have. There's all my YouTube stuff, goal calendars, task lists. Again, everything is here. And there's a YouTube video. His name escapes me right now, but I'll put a link in the description. I'll show it right here. Who gave this one like good outlook. So all of the different elements that I have on the side have been consolidated into just one perfect, beautiful visual that I've altered based on his. So every morning I open this up and I'm just looking at it. And I'm not a big quote person, but there's some quotes that really stick with me and really reach for my like why am I reaching fitness goals. So like this first one, but if you start making excuses for not doing something today, don't. This month, I'm running a mile every single day. Some days it's easier than others, so that's one I got to look for. Here's another one from the book I found in Born to Run, the creator of the Leadville 100-mile race. You're tougher than you think you are. You can do more than you think you can. And then here, stop thinking about why you can't do something, instead figure out how you can. The negativity aspect of some people just drives me absolutely crazy, and it's something that I've dealt with in my past. The immediate reaction cannot be negative. It got to be, okay, this is something I want to do, let me figure it out. And those demons talk in my ear, that little devil on the shoulder, always. Everybody has the same thing. There's a book called War of Art by Stephen Pressfield. Talks about the procrastination and just not being able to actually get things done. And one of them is just that demon just talking in your ear that you can't do it. So flipping the switch of the positivity. I want to do this fitness thing and I understand the why. So I'm going to figure out how to do it. And then of course, nothing changes if nothing changes. Very simple. And those alter based on anything that I'm reading, anything new, and I just cycle through them. And then up here, big goals right now. So every fitness goal. In the month of January, my big goal, and right here, it just said, do CrossFit every single day. Looked at it, this is my big goal. That's all I want to do. Right now, this is a longer term goal. I want to run a sub 4 marathon, and I've got other goals. Sub 5-minute mile, 500-pound back squat, Ironman, Boston Marathon, just little notes. When I think about stuff, I just put it here about what I want to accomplish. Again, this is health because I've got like other YouTube metrics and stuff too. And then every month, I think about what I want to do that month. So let's take a look at the month of March. Run at least a mile every single day. Read 3 books. I want to read 36 books this year. 3 books is my pace. Improve running form. This is something that I'm doing a current series on if you haven't seen, and I'm currently working on that. Maintain 2650 calories a day. That's constantly revisited. I'm more on my maintenance now that I've completed my cut, and then we'll go into that in my goal calendar of exactly how I achieve that. Again, adapt weight to performance because I'm still doing CrossFit and I'm running every single day. Weaknesses. People struggle with goals and finding them. If I encounter it any part of my day, any part of my training, then I just put it here under my weaknesses Overhead strength has been there for quite some time. Tricep and chest strength, that's something new that I just put. Not something I ever worked on. And then swimming. And then as I progress and I get better at running, I don't know if it ever gets complete, but I can just slowly start moving and these just drag over. So I can work on swimming or anything else. And that just keeps me focused. So a lot of the weaknesses help drive the monthly goals and a lot of like these goal calendars. Health tasks every single day. These are things that I would like to do, or if I'm thinking about things that I want to do in any given day, I can just reach for this bank of ideas. Let me get rid of these real quick. And I just have a template here. New health task. Auto populates everything else. And the cool thing is I can just simply take this when I complete it, like I have, and drag it onto the day. And then I can see my goal calendar every time that I've completed something, and it gives me that box to check off, which is something I need. So I'm looking back and like, okay, why have I gained weight? Why have I not hit my goals? I can look back at this calendar, and this calendar also includes personal goals, outside of fitness, finance goals, everything else. Again, this is just limited to fitness for the purposes of this video. So let's take a look back at January, for example. My January goals were to do CrossFit every single day, post multiple YouTube videos, and read 3 books. So you'll see 1 book, 2 book, 3 books, and that goes into February. So I reached my goal, and then this is where I was still in my cut. So back in October, I was 222 pounds, packing on the food, trying to get more muscle, and then I was slowly cutting back. So my weigh-in once a week. Like if you try to weigh yourself day by day, it can be pretty demoralizing sometimes. So just looking at your weight within a week long, like everything averages out, you got more weight this day, less weight that day, you'll start seeing a much better trend line. So 211 here, 208, 207, 205, 202. And then it goes through February. You can see 202 pounds. And before you know it, boom, I'm at 195. Actually, I'm at 192. This is the whole purpose of I have to reevaluate what my macros are because I keep losing weight because I got to hit maintenance doing CrossFit and running every single day. Just for looking at it, hot yoga. Last year, I was just going to do hot yoga once a week. It was easier. I'm telling you, it was easier for me to do CrossFit every single day because I love it than to do hot yoga. And hot yoga is so good for me and my body personally that I still need to, I just drop off here. You can see March. I haven't done it yet. I bought a package of classes, so I actually need to get back to it, which is why I leave it up here in my health tasks, so that way I can just drag it and I can look. I was like, I haven't done hot yoga last week or this week. Here, all my YouTube tasks. The good thing, and this is 100% by design, is that I created a fitness YouTube channel to help me with my fitness goals. And when those two things align, it helps me knock off 2 things, 2 birds with 1 stone. Here's something really, really, really cool. Okay, so people that want to talk about they don't have time to go to the gym, they don't have to do certain things. In best case scenario, you get everything you want in the day, right? You make it to the gym, maybe you've got kids and they're of course the primary obligation, work projects, everything else. But say for example, on this day, I could not make it to the gym. I was working and it just didn't fit into my schedule. So this is called home CrossFit workout. And here's a 20-minute Olympic snatch workout. I did not write this. AI wrote this. This is the brand new coolest part of Notion is AI gets to write your workouts. So check this out. Say today we'll say a limited time workout. I don't have any home equipment, for example, or I'm traveling, I'm in a hotel, whatever. Give me a 15-minute full body weight workout. What else can we add? We can add for a 6 foot tall, 192 pound man who does CrossFit. Let's say that, for example, so I can let AI knows like what my skill level is. Whoops, let's put it there and enter. All right, here we go. Repeat circuit for a total of 3 rounds. And they gave me an EMOM. Push-ups, air squats, burpees, plank, lunges, jump squats, sit-ups, mountain climbers, and 1 minute of rest. That would absolutely kick my ass. So when I don't have time to go to the gym, or I'm just kind of uninspired by what I'm doing and working out, or I just want to do something at home, this is what I do. And this is actually how I came up with my March goals of like how I was going to do the marathon training. If you come here, I was just like, give me ideas to improve my physical fitness. And then boom, cardiovascular exercises was number one, my biggest weakness. And there's two of them that you will see in the other one, running and swimming. Boom, two weaknesses, went up here. Now I'm working on running. I'm going to do a marathon. There's certain things like personal life that I'll do down here. And it keeps me being able to drag these to different categories, what I'm doing. It's similar to like my weaknesses, but this is more of my day to day. So even when I'm looking siloed within a given day and I can't necessarily, like maybe I didn't get up early enough to go run, or I'm not going to make, or I don't know when I'm going to make it to the gym, I'll drag one of these things all the way down here into my task list, my daily visual. So I know that I need to fit it into my schedule at some point in time. So that's exactly what I'm doing to adhere to my specific goals. I have whiteboards. I've got one on my fridge. I've got one in my hallway that I constantly look at. I just need things in my face, kind of screaming at me, right? Like I've gotten into the habit. I showed my daily routine of what I want to accomplish, and checking things off of a list is what 1000% works for me, and I've seen it work for so many other people. It's a tried and true thing. Again, talked about in Atomic Habits, tens of thousands, millions of copies, whatever sold, and it just 100% works. So again, this whole Notion runs my life. It's completely free as long as it's going to be for like a solo license, and I just use this. Now, the one thing I haven't figured out is to sync different calendars. Like I like to do what's called batching, where I focus on one topic, one subject matter, one physical activity at a time, and I don't let anything that else in that day leak into whatever that time frame is. So for example, if I'm going to go run 3 miles from 5 to 5:30, then that's what I have on my calendar. And that helps me kind of puzzle piece things together, mix and match, figure out how I can fit certain things in my day. And before you know it, you realize exactly if you sleep 8 hours and you've got 16 hours left in the day, how much time that actually is. I think there's a lot of lost time that people have wasted in between doing certain things. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll put a link to Notion. Got no affiliation, just a huge fan. And then Jeff Sue, who has like a template like this that you can modify. I would start out with baby steps, maybe go over here to just like setting up a general goal calendar. I hope this helps you. This is so cool. The future of just productivity, work output, it's just amazing. So the program's called Notion, and I hope you guys just get after it and destroy your goals.